What is up, guys? It is Duke here, and I am back with another episode of my push up to Titan League. Here we are at 3450 trophies in Champions 3, which I always thought before my push that I always thought Champions 3 was from 3200 to 3400. So at the time when I hit 3400, I was like super excited to get to Champions 2, and then I got back and I looked, and there was no little emblem thingy here that said you'd been promoted, so I was a little bummed here. So I am sitting in Champions 3 until I get to 3,500. So I didn't know. I thought they all went by 200. I think in my previous video, which was my first video in this little series, I was at 3080. So I was at 3,080 trophies, hovering in the Masters, High Masters League. Here we jumped up. We are pushing our way into Champions 2. It's getting a little bit rougher than I expected, only because of the cup offerings. I'm seeing a lot of twosies, three, and actually three, four, five, six offerings, which of course I'm not going to be taking those. I'm still shooting for the 30 cup offerings, 28s in there, something that I can walk away with, maybe like 18 to 20, 17 to 20 range here to, I guess, to push this push along, if you will. So it's a relatively slow process. I didn't think the offerings will be that low up until you got really deep into Champions League, up into Titans. So, I guess I learned something there. So I'm still using the Drag Loon Army comp here, 9 drags, 10 loons, and it seems to be working real well. I have a few fails along the way, only because of me doing like stupid things like misplacing my zaps or my quakes, or dropping 3 zaps down and just fat finger in it. So for the most part, it's going well. So I'm enjoying it. I like going after some of these tougher bases. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna check out a few. One thing I want you to notice on my defensive log here is look at my dark elixir. What they're taking here. This base right here is just a monster with protecting my dark elixir. And remember, I'm a 9.5 up here, so sometimes I'm getting hit by some bigger guys here, and they're not doing too well. Like this guy had he was a Town Hall 11 coming in with like a max a minor here, this first guy. And as you can see, they're not getting much of my dark elixir. So I'm cool with that. As you can see, I have 200,000 dark elixir. I do not want to put a hero down because it'll interfere with my push. I'm trying to war, so I'm just holding on to this dark elixir. I guess eventually I'm going to change up my comp and go a little bit more dark heavy. If you guys want to comment down below, make sure you subscribe into this so you can check out my little road to Titans and seeing the push and see how I'm doing. Hopefully I will pull it off. So I'm not giving up. So let's go and check out some of my attacks here. We'll check out my latest. It was a 26 cup attack here, which was great. I think it was like a 42 cup offering on this Town Hall 11 here, which I jumped right in like a old school Southern teaser here, which there really wasn't much of a tease to it. Um, Pretty easy. So of course I'm going to come up from the bottom here. There's not a ton of high power defenses down there, especially if I'm coming in air. And once I wiped out those bottom 2 air defenses here, it wasn't too hard to get in there and get centralized into that base here. I knew I had the king and queen back with some wall breakers to punch in there. Loons are going through, dropping my rage spell down close to that town hall there, taking out Big Bird. Inferno towers are going to hit. That's the one downfall of hitting from this angle, is that you're going to get hit with both Inferno towers. Usually when you're hitting a Town Hall 10 or 11, you want to go in from one angle of where one of the Infernos will go ahead and get you. But I came in, I knew my queen was going to be able to get that to it, so that was cake, up over 50%. So I knew it was going to be a 2-star. So once I rocked out that Town Hall, we're going to jump right back out. So was able to get 26 cups there, which was huge. So I know in the morning I had a dumb attack here and I dropped out. So we're going to go in, we're going to check out another attack here. Let's look at 19 cup offering there. Good loot here. There's my negative 22, which I fat finger dropped 3 zaps on 1 air defense and pretty much rolled right out. I knew I wasn't going to be getting that because it was a good solid base here. So let's jump in. 19 trophies here on this old style Town Hall 10 square base, which about a year and a half ago, this base right here was all the rage. Taking out 2 air defenses on the top side there, going and creating that funnel with my drags, 2 on each side, dropping in some loons to take out those archer towers because they can be pesky. So going ahead, coming in from the north side, loons down, drags down. So my intent here is to just push my way right down through there, creating a nice decent funnel. I think these expos are set to now they're set to air. So hey, kudos to me for going in there. So taking down that air, let me see, Inferno Tower. So coming in, that bottom Inferno Tower, can't speak now. Bottom Inferno Tower is locking onto the drags. That is no problem. We got enough firepower. They're all multi, so they're not going to do a terrible amount of damage. 50% 2-star, getting some decent loot here. I'm trying to really stay back and keep my heroes back. So especially with this 1 gem with boost here, I can go and do some rapid fires, especially when I am going in and pushing. So keeping my guys back, trying not to use them, only to maybe get to like a 60% mark here. That's what I'm shooting for the loot bonus, which of course up here is great. Also for those who don't push, who have been hovering around Crystal and Master, the shield time is extra too. Your village guard, that is. So it's at a 2-hour village guard as opposed to a 1 hour, which is cool. So it allows you to really regroup if you want to take care of doing some things around the house, go out, run some errands. That's cool. So, but like I said, we're doing well. We're 3450, pushing our way in through at the top of this champion leaderboard here. So looking to get up there maybe hopefully by tomorrow night. Be able to jump up into champion 2. So really I have zero time frame on what we're looking at into getting towards Titan. So I know as far as the whole community is hitting a lot of clouds, I've been hitting a ton of clouds and trying to find some good matches here. So sometimes I'm searching for 5-10 minutes to try and find something decent, sometimes longer. It really depends on how desperate I am. Like I said, I'm trying not to jump in and take anything that's out there. Trying to take, like I said, a high 20, 30 cup offer, which is perfect. I don't really want to be walking away with single-digit cups just to prolong it. So, like I said, there was a huge response with my first episode. Where are you guys at now? Are you guys still pushing? Some of you said you were going to start a push. Also, what tips can you provide for me? What am I going to be looking for as these cup offerings dwindle down? You guys know better than me. Like I said, I'm a noob at this. I need your help. Let me know, subscribe, comment, and like the video, and we will talk to you guys next time. Later.